Koreans have the tendency to enjoy the taste of the meal better when many different ingredients are mixed, rather than the taste of each ingredient. Koreans are very familiar with diverse senses that are made when various flavors are mixed. Some examples are bibimbap and jeokgal. This tendency can also be found in the expressions of colors in Korean. For example, depending on the context, we have different words for red. For example, we have 붉으스름하다 for reddish, 새빨갛다 for bright red, and 붉다 for crimson red. We are also able to get a glimpse of the drinking culture in Korea. Usually, grilled meat dishes go well with soju because Koreans feel that soju washes away the greasiness. Beer goes well with fried foods such as chicken or French fries. The main feature we can see here is that we have clear standards about which type of food goes well with each type of alcohol. Koreans have very strong characteristics, especially when they eat. Their way of eating is very important. This is the origin of sam. Even though they are provided with ways to eat more deliciously, Koreans try various combinations until they find the perfect one that suits them. For example, all of these are various types of kimchis. Many foreigners misunderstand that Koreans eat rice as dessert. This is because Koreans eat fried rice at the end of almost every food. If we have fried rice at the end of the meal, we can take all of the seasonings containing all kinds of flavors, especially the nurungji, is beyond comparison very tasty. Adding cheese to fried rice is also a feature of Korean eating culture. Fried rice and cheese go along very nicely. We highly recommend it. After the combination of bingsu and injeolmi, a new form of bingsu became popular these days. Two traditional types of food merged together and formed a new type of dessert. Similarly, bibimbap is making fresh alternations, adding new flavors such as injeolmi and black sesame. Like this bingsu, one characteristic of Korean eating culture is to create new flavors via various food combinations. However, what we should focus on is that this feature of Korean eating culture includes not only the combination between traditional food, but also the combination between Korean traditional food and foreign food. This shows the adaptability, tolerance, and creativity of Korean food. For example, there are adding cheese to all sorts of menu, injeolmi waffle, 크림 가르보 불닭 noodles, and mara tteokbokki. Some of the expressions Koreans use show how sincere Koreans are about rice, or pap. Let us introduce some frequently used expressions. When someone is sick, we tend to say 밥은 꼭 챙겨 먹어. Literally, this means don't forget to eat, but is usually for expressing your worry towards the sick person. When you meet someone after a long time, you may say 밥은 먹고 지내니? Literally, this means have you been eating well lately? But it is more of asking if someone is doing well. If you have noticed, this was the title of our video as well. When you want to thank someone, you can say 나중에 밥 한 끼 사줄게. Literally, this means I'll buy you a meal next time. When you want to arrange a meetup with somebody, you can say 저랑 밥 한 번 드실래요? Which means do you want to have a meal with me? Additionally, it is also used to ask someone out for a date. Also, when parents are scolding their children, they often say 밥도 없을 줄 알아, which means don't you ever expect to have a meal from me. These do not express their literal meanings, but are more used in a cultural or contextual sense. Thank you for watching, and we'll buy you a meal next time.